Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE SmackDown Live, 2nd of May 2017. We kick off the show with Jinder Mahal having a photo session with the WWE title. Shane McMahon shows up. Shane tells Jinder that the titles are earned around here, so it is not Jinder's. Jinder says not yet. When he wins the title, the will bring pride and honour to the brand and Shane's family. Shane tells Jinder he better worry about his opponent tonight. It is Sami Zayn. I liked this opening segment. It was really good. Since Daniel Bryan's not around because Brie's having a baby, I think she should be nearly giving birth. I think that's where he's gone. Don't know. We'll find that one out. Shane's become a bit more serious. He did that on Talking Smack and SmackDown. I do like a bit more of a serious Shane. He's kind of like, it's a land of opportunity, but yeah, I like it anyway. Good opening segment. Then Shane McMahon makes his way to the ring. He does the Shane shuffle on the way, like normal. Sorry about that. Shane says since everyone is fired up, he introduces the newest member of SmackDown, the United States Champion, Chris Jericho. Chris makes his way to the ring. Chris said this is a special night because he's giving everyone what they want. He's giving everyone what they need. This is the new show of Jericho. Smack it down, man. Sorry, I like doing that. That's fun. Shane says everyone is showed he is on SmackDown. There is a locker room full of people for dream matches. Shane tells Chris that he'll be defending the United States title against his nemesis tonight, Kevin Owens. AJ Styles makes his way to the stage. AJ comments on his old friend turned bitter enemy. Shane says things have changed since they were on the same show. AJ tells Chris that he is standing in the house that AJ Styles built. AJ says he does not forget about the past. He brings up the Y2 AJ shirt, and then he said that would mean nothing more to him than to take the title from Chris Jericho back after Jericho was still the champion. Chris says, AJ, if you saw Kevin tap out towards Jericho, he said there is a new face of America and Chris Jericho be that name. Chris asks AJ if he knows what happens when you cannot beat Kevin Owens tonight. Does AJ know what happens when you don't think he will retain the United States Championship? We will not find out because Kevin Owens' music plays and he comes out to the stage. He was going to put AJ on the list. I'm sad now because I wanted to see AJ on the list. Kevin said this is the most pathetic thing he has seen in his career. Shane McMahon, Chris Jericho and AJ Styles arguing about things that do not matter. All that matters is tonight, and he gets his rematch where he'll take back what is his, the United States Championship. He asked Chris if he thought the Festival of Friendship was bad. Did you think WrestleMania was bad? Wait until tonight. Kevin tells AJ to get out of his ring because he does not belong in it. AJ leaves the ring, attacks Owens. Chris wants it to continue while officials and Shane McMahon try to separate them. Great opening talking segment, to be fair. Everyone did their job really well. I liked it, to be fair. AJ's just kind of in the mix at the minute. That's the problem. I don't think AJ is going to be relevant once the main event happens. But during this whole segment, he was just kind of there, unfortunately. But it was still good nonetheless. Then we were told that AJ will be banned from ringside for the US match. Fair enough. Then we take a look at what happened on last week's Talking Smack where Baron Corbin attacked Sami Zayn and got suspended for a week because he knocked over a referee. As soon as he did that, you just saw him hold his hands in his face and just like, oh fuck, I'm dead, aren't I? That's only because no one watched it, to be fair. I like Talking Smack. I watched it this week. You even got to see me live stream it, so that's not bad. I enjoyed that little showing. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Jinder Mahal with the Singh brothers. Zayn sets up for a Luva kick, but Mahal is pulled to the floor. Zayn is tripped by the other Singh brother. Mahal hits a Cobra Clutch slam and gets a 3 count. Makes sense, but I don't like to see Sami Zayn lose, especially to Jinder Mahal. At least he's racking up some decent wins now, so that's a good thing, I guess. Oh, and then Becky Lynch walks in the back and we see James Ellsworth, Natalia, Carmella and Tamina, the welcoming committee, which I'll refer to them as now. Natalia says they were here to protect Becky from Charlotte. Natalia reminds Becky that she was the first woman drafted to SmackDown. Becky should be getting the title match instead of Charlotte. Carmella says they'll watch Becky's back. Natalia wants her to join them and they can make their women's division. Make this their women's division. Becky thinks about it as they walk away. That was alright. I like it. Good storyline going on with that. And then we see Dolph Ziggler in the back, and he comments on how Nakamura isn't here tonight and he hasn't even proven himself on SmackDown. Dolph says Shane and Daniel have built a whole pay-per-view around him. Dolph said this is ridiculous without realising Shane was standing behind him the whole time. Shane says his name is Shinsuke Nakamura and he introduced himself to you last week. Dolph said he was impressed with Shinsuke's entrance. He'll show Shane how to impress people when he faces Sin Cara tonight. Because that sounds like a match we all need in our life, isn't it? Either way, the segment was good. Aiden English is in the ring. He says the spotlight is finally on him as he sings. He says Maestro of Mayhem, the Picasso of Pain, the Rembrandt of Rage, and the Drama King. The rest of Aiden English's introduction by himself is interrupted by Ty Dillinger's entrance. I don't mind it. I actually like this whole Aiden English weird thing going on. I actually find it entertaining. That's a good thing. Then we go to Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger. Obviously, because I just said his entrance. God, you people don't figure it, do you? English hits Dillinger from behind, punches Dillinger. He tells Ty that nobody interrupts the artiste. Dillinger with a flying forearm, kicks, followed by a clothesline, another kick. More kicks in the corner by Dillinger, and then he hits the tiebreaker version 2.0 for the 3 count. Quite a short match, to be fair. Made Ty look fantastic. After the match, English appears to freak out as the thought of losing his match to Ty Dillinger. All good stuff there. And Chris Jericho's walking the back in the ass. He's asked by Renee Young about his match against Kevin Owens. He tells Roddy to. He sees Aiden English and he wants to know why he's crying. There's no crying on SmackDown. He talks about all that is positive about Aiden. Chris asks Aiden if he knows what happens when you cry on his show. He tells Aiden, "You just made the list!" He cries more, and then Chris puts Renee Young, on the list too. She did mention on Talking Smack that he put the name Ronnie on the list, so technically exempts her from the list. That was quite funny, actually. Both that part and the Talking Smack part. Sorry, I've actually watched Talking Smack. I can reference it. But yeah, that was a good segment. I like Chris Jericho. Just going to put everyone on the list. Charlotte is in the interview area. She's asked about what happened last week. Charlotte says they stopped the inevitable last week. She may be tagging with Naomi tonight, but SmackDown Women's title is her destiny. The Welcome Committee appears in the interview area. They attack Charlotte and send her into the storage cases. All good. Like it. Very good storyline thing. Because immediately after that, their match, Charlotte and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella with James Ellsworth and Tamina Snuka. During the match, Charlotte's music plays. She makes her way to the ring. Naomi gets like a tag in the match. The finish, Naomi with a rear end. Natalya distracts the referee. Naomi takes care of Natalya, but Ellsworth distracts Naomi. Carmella with a roll up with a handful of tights for the 3 count. Good solid match. Good storyline telling and story in the match. I like that. After the match, Naomi attacks Carmella. Because, yeah, that was made complete sense to attack them, doesn't it? When there's 3 on 2. And then everyone at ringside gets involved. Becky Lynch's music plays. She makes her way to the ring. She thinks about who to attack and who to help. Becky said that she is in and she shakes hands with Tamina, Carmella and Natalya, sorry. Becky refuses to shake Ellsworth's hand. She wants a hug, but only to send Ellsworth into Carmella. Natalya and Tamina. Becky takes care of Natalya and Carmella, but Tamina with the super kick, Carmella with the thrust kick. It looks like this is going to be a backlash match, the 3 on 3. It's not bad. I do like this angle. It's giving the women's division something to do apart from one-on-one matches. So I kind of like it, and it makes kind of sense until Charlotte turns on them and joins them. Probably. That's probably what's going to happen. Then we go to Dolph Ziggler versus Sin Cara. Cara goes for a splash. Ziggler gets knees up. Ziggler with a super kick and then falls onto Sin Cara for the win. Sin Cara got a lot of offense in this match, which I'm surprised about. It was a fairly decent match, actually. Give him that. Who would have thought? Then we see Lana with a dancing thing, and she'll be here soon. Noam Dar then says that he has not been the same since he broke up with Alicia Fox. He doesn't go Alicia Fox. He just goes Alicia Fox. Tonight he'll be delivering a gift straight to the face of Rich Swann. Sorry, it was straight to Rich Swann's face. Sorry, I had to make that correct quote. Then we get a video from the Fashion Police, or the Fashion Squad, or whatever they're called. Tyler is hunting and peeking at a report when Fandango appears and talks about a bigger case than Ascension. They talk about the Usos. They talk about all the offences committed by them, like the twins and all that kind of stuff. It was quite good. Tyler said the big bus goes down May 21st at Backlash. Fandango says it is in the Windy Apple. I like it. I like the Fashion Police. That was an entertaining segment, to be fair. Then we have our main event of the evening. Jericho Owens. He did have his hand taped after what happened at Payback, which makes sense. Jericho missed the baseball slide. Owens with the super kick, then hits a DDT on the floor to the concrete. Jericho sent back into the ring. Owens with the super kick gets a near fall. Owens picks up Jericho. Jericho with an inside cradle for a near fall. But you could clearly tell he was out of gas, and that was the last desperation. Jericho with a kick, and then he hits a pop-up powerbomb to get the 3 count. Great solid match, great storytelling, loved every bit of it. After the match, officials checked on Jericho. The referee tells Owens not to come into the ring and go back to the back. But you don't tell the face of America to leave. Owens goes into the ring and attacks Jericho and hits another pop-up powerbomb. Tries for another pop-up powerbomb, but Jericho collapses to match before he hits the ropes. Jericho's help from the ring. Owens knocks him down. Oko drops a chair. Officials hold their arm out. Owens puts the chair around Jericho's neck, sends him straight into the ring post. He was like coughing up a little bit of blood on the lips. It looked absolutely devastating. So they're actually properly writing him off TV. Not just, you've lost a thing, here's a little bit of a beat down. They went all out with it. Fair enough. And then on 205 Live, as soon as that started, we saw Jericho being helped to the back, which was nice to see a little bit of that. I thought I would mention that. But yeah, that was SmackDown Live. It was fairly good, actually. I enjoyed it. Decent enough show. Everything makes storyline sense. Where we go from here is good. We've got Backlash to build up to. Shinsuke Nakamura. Cannot wait for Shinsuke Nakamura. But yeah, I think it's all good. I think this was a smacktastic episode of SmackDown. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content. And I'll catch you all later.